any bills at the moment. You know, not only food bill, but no bills. You know, just no
Economy
bills.
comes down. How do the taxes they pay?
अरे राजा, how are you
वो
man?
क्या फिर से आ रहा?
हाँ वो कहाँ है हीरो अपना?
वो घर पे बैठा।
उसका एडमिशन हुआ किसी में?
So what's the main problem? Still, it's not
किस में दिया?
No,
Deposit कर रहा है
he,
मेडिसिन।
he said where you are going to collect the tax, right?
इतना 2 महीने का नोटिस मिल गया उसको?
You can raise the capital gain
तेरे
tax.
को मिल गया?
मैं तो इंटर हूँ यार, मैं तो पढ़ रहा हूँ ना यहाँ पे, मेरे को क्या बोलते हैं?
क्यों? पास हो गया?
You can always raise the
क्या तुम्हें क्या लगता है मैं होने वाला हूँ?
gain tax if you want.
कौन सा दे?
If not,
वो ये MBA जो उसका,
you can raise the capital gain
उसने 2
tax.
साल का लिया ना?
अच्छा।
Yeah, because he asked about
I'm sorry.
if you don't spend.
one problem is like I feel is
Like, it's like-
India brings
No, you
oil
said
from
that
Iran. Yeah?
no bills must be generated.
Yeah.
From
If you
Iran.
do something,
So-
and how
Yeah.
the VAT and taxes
Exactly.
will
He buys
So
oil
look
from
at
Iran.
US.
And America
And UK,
is
right?
going to ban Iran.
No bills.
But
No
unfortunately,
spending.
India is not
But
putting,
the
not
economy
supporting.
still can grow.
See, for
The
petrol
pound
and
is-
everything, we are
What,
paying
what
the bill
bills?
in,
What bills?
terms of
What bills from
dollars.
UK?
We are paying
What bills
petrol
they
for
have?
dollars.
Yeah, we pay everything,
So
everything by
money is
card.
coming
No, no, no.
rupees coming down.
No bills
Then in India,
means
how it
no
will be now?
parliamentary bills.
To move from here,
No spending.
college to Asda, we will be walking here.
Yeah,
But
no
India,
spending.
we will go by bike.
No government spending.
Yeah,
So we are
Land.
spending petrol too much.
Let
yeah,
the-
petrol too much. Yeah, that's.
No government spending, but everything is there for the
But
survival
that
of
is
the
an
people.
import, right?
No, that's why I said they should have.
No need to spend.
Yeah, they don't have
Because
to.
they are already spending indirectly. They are not
And
raising
why
any
should
bills. They are spending.
the governor of Indian Bank has
No,
resigned?
because
energy.
too
The problem
much,
is only that.
Yeah, even
that
that
one-
one also.
Is
The
it an
interest
LLC?
rate of RBI.
Nah, it's not.
Before it is 7.5 something.
Our
So it
government
must be
check.
decreased.
Nah, it's
Everything plays role to increase the price of
just came
pound
now?
and dollar.
fine. Just came in just now.
Just now.
But like because of
Have a
India,
Rwanda.
South Asian countries have paid
I'm sure.
very
It's
big
not,
value.
it's not allergy. I know
of
it.
But
Indian
why,
money.
why you are
Like
thinking like that?
no, in Nepal they have direct exchange rate, 1 equals to 160, and it directly affects on Nepalese rupee.
No, there's no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah, no, no. In terms of Nepal,
See,
it
one
is.
economy won't try for other economy.
No. It is only correct for any country to have a floating currency, because because if you have floating currency, right, you can get rid of the excess in the economy, so that you can prevent the economic crisis. And also, if you have a floating currency, right, it will prompt your central banks to raise interest rate when
I think the floating currency is most important for every country. Every country raises a floating currency.
Then-
Either there are no bills in the UK, they run the floating currency. Without
guys-
the currency, they are collecting so much more than the other countries.
I don't know, but you guys might be asked about this for your international business environment.
And then why the world is focusing on the currency war between China and US?
No, they are no longer focusing on it because sadly speaking, I don't know why China doesn't have floating currency. I would rather want to have China to have floating currency like the rupee. Yeah, rupee is really basically a floating currency. The reason, technically, when rupee falls, right? Why rupee falls? Because say if a foreigner want to go inside India and invest, he will have to change US dollar to rupee, right?
Yeah.
But then the Indian government cannot take his dollar and just print rupee and give him the rupees.
But it has both the
No,
negative,
no.
negative
If
and
you
positive
have,
aspect.
by definition, if you have floating currency, you cannot do it like that.
India, everything we are paying in terms of dollars.
Yeah. And
No, not exactly
See,
true. No,
even
exactly.
just example for McDonald's or any KFC, for
Yeah,
one chicken bucket. we
For
are
those
paying-
things, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
see, 140 and 150 means.
but
rupees.
what about those which are internally produced by India? Like for example, the rice, they're not paid by
okay,
yeah. So that's my
What
point.
are the imports is there?
No.
So we are paying $13.
No, my point was that if you have some US dollar, you go to India and then you want to exchange for rupee, right? Want to spend it inside India, right? You can't do it. No, you can't do it like directly. which is correct because you have a floating currency. So you have to go and take your dollar, go to the open market, buy the rupee.
What is
that's
exactly
buy
mean by
the
the floating currency?
buy the rupee. So
What do you think?
So
It's liquid currency.
so
I mean, in terms of his point of view,
No,
what is
so-
exactly mean by the
no, if you think about
floating currency?
floating currency, that means the currency are not pegged to another currency. Like China have the currency pegged to US dollar, which is very bad. I think. It looks good, but it's very bad. Because like I give the example of rupee. Why rupee?
So it
technically
means
have to
like
fall?
the exchange rate of US and Chinese are in the same rate, yeah?
Yeah, same rate.
3 equals to $1.
Or 5 equal to $1, or 6 equal to $1, 7 equal to $1, something like that. But that kind of policy is extremely bad because it doesn't have the market there. Say if you want to exchange for rupee, right? So, someone have to use US dollar, go to the open market and buy rupees. Now the problem is that because rupee is a floating currency, right? So Indian government by right is not allowed to print
But
rupee.
he is not agreeing with your view.
No, it doesn't matter. I made my point. Doesn't matter. I mean, because
Everyone has
but-
his own mode.
because
yeah.
currency and monetary policy are very complicated. So they cannot print the money and give you, right? So they have to provide it to the market, right? So what happened is that Indian government have to go to the market and borrow rupee from the market so that they can print the rupees. So once they go to the market, then the market say, okay, this is the current rate of rupees. And that's the reason technically why rupee falls. Because when they go to
Nando,
the...
you are saying that Indian currency is printing the currency more than the other.
No, I'm saying that Indian rupee currency is not overprinting. It is very well functioning currency, and it is a very correct policy to adopt.
Okay, then what do you think? Why the Indian currency feels?
Like I said just now, the guys, right? If a foreign
How about
investor,
only Indian currency is foreign? Only Asian currency.
yeah, all currencies are
All
foreign.
currencies are
foreign, but
What do you
the
think?
case I was giving an example just now was for someone who want to invest in India. They want to use US dollar and exchange for rupees.
It means you said the falling rate is good for India, yeah.
No, the falling rate is definitely not good, but then the system is good because the system makes sure that there is there's control in terms of money printing, and then also that say for example if someone wants to take out money from India, right? Now the reason why it falls is because people want to take out money from India. They have certain amount of rupees. They want to exchange for US dollar, but because everyone is rushing for US dollar now, everyone is buying US dollar, everyone is collecting US dollar, so there's a very limited amount.
Why do you think they are buying only US dollar instead of UK pound?
No, UK pounds is
UK
actually
pound is more valuable than
valuable.
US
Yeah.
dollar, right?
More valuable, but,
But-
when they are selling that also, it is more valuable.
But the problem here is that they don't want UK pounds is because in their next step, right, they don't want to invest or they want to invest in US instead of UK. That's why they just exchange it in one go. So that's why the currencies fall when compared to US dollar. So that's the main reason why. But then that's a good policy because what happened here is that
No, but what I have heard is like the gold is bought in dollar, and China
No,
exactly.
the gold as per in dollar was in the last period, last
No.
since
Don't-
2009 or
don't-
And
something.
exactly what
dollar
is
was
like China is
calculated as
consuming
No.
more gold as much as
no. India consume more, which is bad. But
And India is also trying to
but
consume
that's
more
not-
gold.
that-
and
that's not the-
that's the problem.
No.
I don't know, but what's the reason? Exactly,
No.
another reason
No,
is
no,
the oil
that-
crisis
no,
as
no,
well, maybe.
That